And now it's time for Southern California's sports fishing voice. Let's talk hookup. For the next 2 hours, join Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, Corey Sandin, and this week's special expert guest for fishing information, new techniques to catch more fish, and the most current scoop on what's happening in the water. Let's Talk Hookup is sponsored in part by Yamaha Outboards, official motor sponsor of Let's Talk Hookup. Royal Polaris, the world's finest long-range sports fisher. By Ford, the official truck of Let's Talk Hookup, and Shimano Rods and Reels. Fish with the best. Shimano. Get ready for the fastest 2 hours on radio with the hosts of Let's Talk Hookup, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick Maxa, and Corey Sandin.
Good morning, anglers, and welcome to Let's Talk Hookup. I'm Pete Gray. Yes, I'm back, and we have Corey Sandin co-hosting today. And what a great show today we have. We have the Captain Rollo's Reel of the Week special today going on. We're going to be talking Captain Rollo's. We're going to be talking fishing and be giving you a chance to win a lot of great prizes here on Let's Talk Hookup. We have Captain Doug Kern, who's the captain of the Fisherman's Landing Tackle, is going to be joining us, and a Rollo board member, and the one and only Mike Lum, who has put this whole thing together from Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. You stay tuned. This is Southern California's sport fishing voice. It's Let's Talk Hookup on the almost 97.3 Japan.
You've heard all about it. You know the anglers catching fish have it, so what's holding you back? It's a fact. FishDope.com really does help you catch more fish and burn less fuel. FishDope.com is the only fish-finding service with a spotter plane along with a crew of top anglers on the water almost every day that report actual locations and catches. You can get daily catch reports from Point Conception to San Martin Island, 365 days a year. FishDope.com is for everyone, whether you have your own boat, fish on your friend's boat, or a sport boat. FishDope.com has online planning tools, moon phase, tides, hot bite icons, and more. So bottom line is, if you don't have FishDope.com, well, you're probably missing a lot of bites. Membership costs less than $50 of gas, and that's for the entire year. That's right, 1 year. What a bargain. Plus, use this special code to save $20 on a new FishDope.com membership. Check it out today. FishDope.com. Catch more fish, burn less fuel.
We all need to get around, but we all need something different from our vehicles. Your San Diego County Ford dealers have you covered if you're looking for a new truck this month. Plus, it's SUV season, so they have great deals for everyone. Whether it's a new EcoSport that is nimble and fun around town, or the Ford Explorer that is capable of putting a boat in the water and has seating for 7, Ford has you covered. Ford trucks and SUVs aren't just powerful and legendary. They have the latest technology that helps you seamlessly connect your smartphone and ensure you're safe on the road. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist on trucks are truly a game changer at the ramp, helping you back up a trailer by simply turning a knob on the dash and doing the hard work for you. So check out all the great deals during SUV season and save some money on the right gear for you. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealers today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
There are plenty of boat slips and marinas in San Diego, but there is only one Kona Kai. It's not just a place to park your boat. It's a way of life here in America's finest city. Come check out what's new at the Kona Kai. 170 luxury guest rooms, including 41 brand new suites, featuring contemporary island-inspired decor, deep soaking tubs, and oversized balconies. The Kona Kai Resort Spa and Marina has multiple swimming pools and a private beach, waterfront restaurants, and an award-winning spa, most of which is included for marina tenants. Add the Kona Kai Club to your membership and you have access to the new Paloma Pool Bar, a new and exclusive pool area for adults only, which allows guests to enjoy poolside craft cocktails and California coastal cuisine while overlooking your boat. In addition to all this, Kona Kai is the closest marina to the open ocean. Check resortkonakai.com on the web for more information, to reserve a slip or inquire about joining the club. The Kona Kai Resort, much more than just a place to park your boat.
All right, welcome back to 97.3. Let's Talk Hookup. We're having a good time, and Pete, it's awesome to see you.
Yeah, back. It was quite a trip, and did some Facebook, Instagram posts about our trip. One of the highlights certainly was like the last day in Tokyo, going to the Toshiji Fish Market, which is the giant fish market in Tokyo, and we'll be doing some YouTube videos about that. I took a lot of video, and that was an incredible experience. But, yeah, it was a great time with my wife, Lolly. Long time being away, and especially with all the things going on here, new station and stuff like that. But you guys did such a fantastic job. The transition time, like I said, at I think it was 11:15 or 11:30 at night last Saturday, which was the first show here. You guys did such a fantastic job. Adam Clark, our guy, Rock Hard Rick, yourself, and all the people here at the Fan did a fantastic job coordinating everything and making it happen. And I can't believe that we were off the air, had no radio station on Monday afternoon, and we were on the air with a new radio station on Saturday morning. That was a miraculous thing to happen, and thanks to all the team members that made that happen. And we're really excited to be here at 97.3 The Fan, and it's a great home, great people here, and I think we have a very bright future between here and the Let's Talk Hookup app and the radio.com app. It's like we're sailing high, Corey.
Smooth sailing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, we have an exciting show today. It is certainly an annual event with Captain Rollo, and it's the Real Week. And Mike Lum is the brainchild behind the whole thing. Good morning, Mike.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
And so tell us what's going to happen today.
Well, Pete, last year, you might recall, we came into the show. You were nice enough to give us the entire show to promote this Reel a Week, which is now in its fourth year and seems to grow in popularity each year. And that's a program that's supported by the industry. We gather up 30 really top quality fishing reels, and then over the course of 30 weeks, we give them away on a weekly drawing. The ticket prices are $25. Donated to Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea, and then you get a ticket that gets into the drawing. It stays in there for all 30 drawings. There's also a 31st bonus drawing, which is for a gift card from Turner's. So it's 31 drawings for $25, and your ticket stays in the entire time or until you win. And so last year, you might remember, we came into the show, and you were very generous, and you said, you guys have been selling a lot of tickets, but I want to do more. And so you anteed up and said that if people would buy a certain amount of tickets, you would buy them a bonus ticket. I'm not sure what you anticipated.
Yeah, it cost me $4,000.
But that was we applaud you for that and really appreciate it. But we're also not going to let you off the hook because that was a huge shot in the arm for the program, and it helped us put a lot more kids on the ocean last year.
How many extra kids did my 4,000 put on the water?
Figure about $35 per kid. So you're talking close to 1,000 kids, something like that, because of that alone.
Wow.
I think we did 96 charters last year with the Captain Rollo Kids at Sea program. 96 boats we chartered, and then several large land events, pier events. I think we benefited something like 6,000 kids last year because of this program, which puts us over the 130,000 kid mark since we got started back in 1999. And so we have a series of fundraisers each year. This Reel a Week has become a very important one to us. And so that brings us to today, and we've got a whole package of promotions that we're doing today based around your show and your support. And actually, the goal for me is to cost you as much money as we possibly can today.
Again, and I'm happy to do it because it's such a great cause. And taking kids fishing, Doug Kern, who's also on the board of directors for Captain Rollo's. It's so important to take those kids fishing, right, for our future.
Yes, it is, and it's just been amazing to watch over the years. The number of kids, I've gotten to go on some of the trips, and a lot of these kids have never been on the ocean or never caught a fish, and to see their faces light up the first time they hook a mackerel or a bonita or a barracuda or a bass, whatever they catch, and just to see the porpoise and the they even like the sea lions, for heaven's sake.
Yeah. They haven't learned yet. They just haven't learned yet. Oh.
But, and then to see Mike and in conjunction with Tim come up with this program, it sounds so simple. We're going to give away some reels, and, you put in $25 and some people win some reels. But these guys work so hard putting this program together. It is definitely one of the top promotions that we do at Rollo. And Mike just put so much effort into it. So, we appreciate everybody that participates, and I know it's fun for the people that participate. And a lot of times we get the guys in, they want to fill a line on the reel. I won this, on the reel a week, and so people are stoked on it. So
such a great promotion.
It is, and
it's amazing how many winners there are, and it's for $25.
Exactly.
And all that money, because pretty much all these reels, Mike, were donated?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they were all donated. And I think this year the total is a little over $12,000 in reels, and that puts it at an average price of $400 or more.
Wow.
For each reel. So they're all top quality reels, and the manufacturers that have been helping us over the years. It's kind of funny. There's a couple on there this year that were not on there before. So it's building.
It's cool,
and that's really good because the quality of the reels is going up. And I start getting calls now much earlier than we're really ready to do this, because it takes months to get this thing together, and then we give out reels for half a year basically. So,
pretty awesome.
Yeah, and the nice thing is once you buy a ticket, you don't have to sit there and pay attention. It's not like we post your number somewhere, and if you don't see it, you don't win. It doesn't work like that. Tim Baker does the drawings once a week, and on the following morning, he sends off an email and makes a phone call and says, "Hey, you won such and such a reel. Where do you want it sent?" And it goes right out to you, so you don't have to do anything once you buy the ticket other than wait for the call. And like I say, you stay in there for all 31 drawings, which is a pretty nice deal when it's $25 to get going.
Yeah, it is. So Doug, we have you here, of course, supporting Fred Zaralla, but we also have you here because you're on the pulse of what's going on in fishing, and we should talk a little bit about that first, because there's a lot of fishing going on right there at Fisherman's Landing Tackle and Fisherman's Landing, right?
Well, the pulse is strong this year.
Yeah,
early.
it's really strong early.
It's been fantastic. I mean, everybody knows these bluefins showed up kind of 10 years ago. Way down there, you'd see them at Bonitas, and they were 25 to 60 pounders, and then you might get a shot for 2 weeks to go down and fish the pens or something like that, and it just kept building and building, and then all of a sudden tons of anchovies and red crabs, and the bluefin realized there's a lot of food here, and we literally have every year class, from the little peanuts that we catch at the Coronado Islands, 10, 12, 15 pounds. There's that 25 to 40 pound class, another year class. You've got those 40 to 80 pounders. You've got the, 100 to 125 pounders, and then on up to the cows and the super cows. And the population just seems like it's living here. It's healthy. And this year, those fish showed up basically the end of March, beginning of April. And April was like an August for us. Every boat was full every night. Anywhere from one fish per person to limits, and took a little lull last week, but it looks like it's kicking back in again. Boats are starting to average again 7 to 10, 15 fish per boat. You can just see it starting to come back. More 100-plus pounders, I think, are being hooked this week, and there's been a few over 200. Most of it's been that live bait, 40-pound test, small hook. Pick the right bait. You got to actually fish them. But then it kind of turned into that flat fall bite a little bit. A lot of night fishing. I know the Shogun had a trip. They were catching them from midnight to 2:30 in the morning. So it's just when you find them, where you find them, and how they want to bite. They're bluefin. There's no road map or no book that tells you how to do it. You have to pay attention and fish. You have to, what are the conditions? What are they responding to? You can't go too light a line or you lose them. You can't go too heavy, you don't get a bite. It's really interesting, fun fishing.
Fun time. And tomorrow on Let's Talk Hookup, Mother's Day, 7 to 9 a.m., right here on 97.3 The Fan, we're going to be having the one and only Captain Rene from the Shogun. Speaking of the Shogun, those guys have been on. He and Paul have been on it. Now, Paul's going to be running the boat, but Rene will be here in the studio, right, Corey?
Cool is that?
That's going to be a good one, right?
How cool. I mean, that boat has always had the best crew, and those guys are doing a really good job, and kind of weird on their schedule, some surf trips next year. I'm going to be interested in hearing about that one, for sure. Yeah.
Now, you're doing a skiff trip with them.
So June 15th, we have a 6-day skiff trip, and there's a couple spots left on there.
You're going to catch a couple calicos on there?
I might go on the Islander
the kayak
trip with you. Who knows?
But they're basically targeting calico bass on that.
That's it.
Trip, right?
They go down and fish Sacramento Reef, and and Geronimo Island and little spots along the coast and do that kind of
just
thing.
Untouched stuff.
Oh, beautiful. And sometimes some big yellows. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on trips where the yellows are just a pain in your rear,
Junkfish.
Oh, darn.
I mean,
seriously. Throw another 40-pound yellow.
You're trying to drop down for reds and 90 feet of water, and, you get zing-powied with yellows,
Yeah, no kidding. Well, Mike, let's talk a little bit about Reel of the Week. Let's talk about how this is all going to work today.
Okay, first thing I would say,
kind of like a Reel of the Week telethon. It's kind of what it is.
It kind of is, and it reminds me a bit of an infomercial with all the different things that we put together. But for starters, every Reel a Week ticket that gets purchased as a result of your show this weekend will be marked LTH, and what that means is that over the course of the 31 weeks, any of those tickets drawn that have LTH are going to, in addition to the reel that they win that week, they're going to receive a pair of accurate Piranha pliers that are going to include the sheath and the lanyard. So you're talking about $135 pair of pliers that you'll get in addition to whatever reel you win if your ticket says LTH on it. And
so if you buy a ticket this weekend and tell them that you heard it on Let's Talk Hookup, they're going to mark it with LTH.
Yep.
And if you win, you get a bonus prize of that accurate
That's right.
plier.
You get the reel of that week, plus you'll get a pair of pliers worth $135. That's anything that any ticket that's bought as a result of your show this weekend. And so the second thing is, if you buy 2 tickets or more, you'll be entered into a special drawing to go fishing with Benny Florentino on coastal charters.
How cool is that? Are you kidding me?
So you'll be able to, you buy 2 tickets or more, we're going to do a special drawing. That'll be done sometime in the next week or 2. Just depends on how long it takes us to get all these tickets in. And then we'll draw a name, and whoever that person is can say, we'll tell them you can get to go fishing with Benny. Now, let's say they're out of the area. You got people now calling in from all over the country buying tickets. They may not be able to go fish with Benny. We will give you the option. You can go fish with Benny, or we will send you a Shimano Tranqs 500 reel.
Are you kidding me?
So you got a $600 reel up for grabs right there. And so you can go fishing with Benny, or you can have the reel.
That's just for buying 2 tickets.
You got to buy 2 tickets or more, and what will happen is all those tickets, if you bought 10 tickets today, all 10 of them would go into that drawing.
Right.
So, but you got to buy a minimum of 2 to get into that drawing.
Okay.
That drawing will be held sometime in the next week, as soon as we get it all done, and the winner will be notified. Okay, so that's the basic deal. Now, as far as what's this going to cost you, I know that's what you've been waiting for. You agreed, you might not remember this because you were in Japan, but you agreed to, if someone buys...
Must have been middle of the night in Japan, and he got me at a weak moment, right?
But he's going to remind you about it.
I didn't ask a second time. I just wrote it down when you said it. If you buy 5 tickets, if you get 5 tickets today, that's $125. Pete, you agreed to buy them a 6th ticket. So they'll get a free $25 ticket if they buy 5. They don't have to do anything else, and obviously that qualifies them for the Captain Benny Florentino trip. And all of them will be marked LTH, so you'll also win the accurate pliers.
So Mike, if a guy buys 10 tickets, Pete's buying them 2.
Exactly.
Nice.
It's increments.
I'm into it.
Increments of 5.
Wow.
So that's a good deal. Increments of 5, you're going to get that bonus ticket. Now, we put together 3 packages for the people who are really interested in supporting this cause in a big way. Package number 1, $400 donation. You'll get 16 tickets. That's what it is, at $25 a piece. You're going to get a pair of Costa sunglasses of your choice right there, just for doing that. So you say, I want 16 tickets. We're going to charge your credit card $400. We're sending you a voucher for a free pair of Costa glasses.
$200 to $300 glasses.
About $280, non-prescription. It's regular glasses. Or if you don't have need for a pair of Costa glasses, we will sub that for one of those Anza handmade fillet knives, which are the most beautiful knife there is. Yep. And so all you have to do when you order the tickets is say, I don't want the glasses, I want the knife, or vice versa. And so that's how that works. That's package 1, $400, 16 tickets. They get the Costa glasses or the knife, and Pete buys you 4 free tickets. So you're going to have a total of 20 tickets for your $400.
Another $100 out.
Yeah, it's a nice deal. So package 2 is a $700 donation. That's 28 tickets. And what you get with that is you get one of the Captain Rollo live bait rods that were made for us by Cousins Rods. They're beautiful rods, worth about $250, and a full-day fishing pass on either the Liberty, San Diego, Grande, or one of the local boats running full day. And Pete's going to give you 10 additional tickets. So for $700, you get a fishing rod, you get a full-day fishing trip, and Pete's going to buy you 10 extra tickets. That's package 2. The last package is 40 tickets. That costs $1,000. It's a $1,000 donation made out to Friends of Rollo. And what you're going to get with that is you're going to get the rod, you're going to get a pair of those accurate pliers, and you're going to get the larger Anza bluefin fillet knife. I believe that knife sells for close to $200.
Close to $200. Great knife.
So you get all of that plus your tickets, and Pete's going to buy you 15 additional
there you go
tickets.
Again. Ouch. Yeah. 15?
So those are the 3 packages. I believe all of that is listed, Pete, on your Facebook page.
Right, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
I posted it this morning.
And
as well as the numbers to call.
Right, because we are in California. We're not allowed to sell raffle tickets online. So what we need to do is we need to have you call one of the phone numbers. You can call 909-223-9631. Tim Baker will be manning that number, and he'll take your order. Or you can call 858-350-5870, and that's extension 107. Dorothy will be responding to those calls. Or, and I think the easiest way, just send an email to win@rollokids.org. Win, W-I-N, @rollokids.org. Give them your name, phone number, and what you were looking for in a package or number of tickets, and they will respond to you in the order that those emails come in. There's going to take probably a day and a half to get back to everybody. So if you don't hear back right away, don't be impatient, and please don't call and say you want tickets and then change your mind. We had that happen a while back on a promotion we did on your show, and it really makes things that much more complicated.
Yeah, because then we're sold out, and then we have to go back and start all over again.
So if you're not
don't forget it's a
about
charity, and you're taking kids fishing
right
here. So just only commit if you're going to do it for sure.
That's all.
Yeah, and so it's a little complex, though. If you want to read about it, go to our Facebook or Instagram, or you can go to rollokids.org, and all that information is up there.
You can actually. What we just put up, or what you just put up today on Facebook and Instagram, really is the whole story.
Yeah.
And win@rollokids.org is the email you want to send your information to. That will be the simplest and easiest way to get in line for your ticket order.
Yeah.
And then
there's only like 1,000 tickets left.
There is. That's about
the number. So these, especially with the ones I'm giving away, they're going to go this weekend. They're pretty much going to be done this weekend, because same thing happened last year. They're going to be done. So this weekend, it's going to be today and tomorrow. Right. You can get this done. But after that, all these specials are no longer valid.
That's right. If you haven't left a message or sent an email by midnight on Sunday, then this deal is off.
Yeah.
I still have a few tickets, but the deal's off.
Yeah, for sure. You just have to buy them at $25 a piece.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, we got a whole list of stuff going on today. Doug Kern in studio telling us about the fishing. Mike Lum telling us about Friends of Rollo. All kinds of deals going on. You want to join us? It's 833-288-0973. That's our new number on here on 97.3 The Fan. We're going to be giving away 4 different tickets for Reel of the Week and a trip on the Liberty from Fisherman's Landing. Thanks, Doug Kern. And
nice.
Yeah,
wow,
I like
that's like a $250 prize.
I like it.
Very nice.
You got your chance to win it. Give us a call, like I said, at 833-288-0973. We're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup on 97.3 The Fan.
All of us at the American Angler family want to express appreciation to our regular passengers that fish with us year after year, and to the new anglers that came out this last season. We realize how precious your vacation time is, and we are truly grateful that you have chosen to spend this time with us. It's important that your experience is memorable, from the moment you call the office to the time you step off the boat. Hi, I'm Lori. Call me at the office, 619-223-5414 or check us out at AmericanAnglerSportFishing.com. Come fishing with the American Angler family and make a memory.
Turner's Outdoorsman, Southern California's #1 shooting, hunting, and fishing tackle retailer since 1971, is right in your neighborhood. Now with stores throughout Southern, Central, and Northern California. No one does it better. Turner's Outdoorsman brings you the best prices and selection, plus a knowledgeable staff that will help make your day on the water or in the field more fun. Stop by your neighborhood Turner's Outdoorsman. To find a location nearest you, check the web at turners.com and sign up for special deals and more.
Here's John Ireland for Rancho Leonero.
Rancho Leonero is very family-oriented. People have brought their children down, and now they're bringing their children. It's not unusual to have 3 generations of family at the hotel. Grandpa, Dad, and normally sons, sometimes daughters. The families come back year after year, and it's a safe place for the kids. It's small, it's intimate, right on the water, 2 miles of beachfront. The water's very shallow in front. There's no currents to speak of, no waves. We have child care, $10 a day for a babysitter. Security is high at Rancho Leonero. It's really unnecessary, but it adds up comfort level. And we really do encourage the families. It's a great place for family reunions, family get-togethers, weddings. We do it all. 1-800-646-2252, 646-BAJA. And RanchoLeonero.com. There's nowhere that I could think of to have the same atmosphere and the same experience that you get at Rancho Leonero. We love families.
It's time to get excited about fishing, and Point Loma Sport Fishing has everything you'll need. They offer half-day and three-quarter-day trips daily, perfect for families and the novice or seasoned fishermen. Point Loma Sport Fishing also offers overnight to multi-day trips, targeting the best of seasonal catches. Visit their website at PointLomaSportFishing.com, where you can purchase tickets online and get more information on the trips available, or call 619-223-1627.
This is Captain Mark Rayer for Genren Sport Fishing. Located on the Sea of Cortez, we will show you a fishing experience that will exceed your expectations. Genren boats are outfitted with all accurate reels from the smallest Valiant 300 to the beefy ATDs. Simrad electronics, Fraser gyro binoculars, and cruise with a passion to fish is just part of what makes us #1. Also, Cabo Yachts Vaquera has a Seakeeper for your comfort. For 2 live webcams, an up-to-date fish report, accommodation packages, check out TeamGenren.com. We pick up at Rancho Leonero and all East Cape locations. So let's go fishing.
Did you know you can listen to 97.3 The Fan from the comfort of your bed? Just say, Alexa, play 97.3 The Fan.
Play 97.3 The Fan on radio.com.
Do they have enough to really stay in this race?
Use Alexa to listen to 97.3 The Fan.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on 97.3 The Fan. I almost did a Pete right there.
Yeah, almost, man. Hey, old habits die hard,
yeah, right?
But, hey, a great show here with Doug Kern from Fisherman's Landing Tackle, Mike Lum from Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. We're doing the Reel of the Week promotion this week, and we have one line open. If you want to get through, here's your chance. It's 833-288-0973. 833-288-0973. Now, let me tell you a little secret here at the Fan. When the lines are all full, which this one will get pretty full. Yep, now it's full. When the lines are all full, it's going to keep ringing. It's not going to show a busy signal. So if you think we're not answering the phone, that's not happening. We have Adam on the case. The phone will just ring. It just simply means that the phones are full. Just keep trying back. We'll let you know when a line opens up and you can get through. But that's not us ignoring you. We just want to let you know we never ignore our great listeners. So it'll just keep ringing, and that'll happen. We don't never ignore you, unlike Harold Davis, right, Harold?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Harold.
How in the world is everybody in beautiful San Diego?
Oh, we're doing great here. We have a beautiful view from our 6-story penthouse here in Mission Valley, overlooking the valley here, and having a great time here at our new radio station. And how is everything in Paso Robles, Morro Bay?
Well, I'm sitting here looking at the surf about 1 foot high,
nice.
And I got a report for you.
Yeah?
Monterey Bay went crazy. They got bluefin, they got albacore, and they got yellowtail.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Is that crazy?
Wow.
This early? I think there might be some sign. If you actually take a look at the terrapin outside of the Cape San Martin buoy, or where the Cape San Martin buoy used to be because it broke free, there's some great, beautiful blue water and 59.5 degree. I know that doesn't sound like a lot for you guys, but that's where the albacore
pretty
like
warm.
to live.
Wow. So you guys we might have to take our boats up north.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that just shows you the spread of that bluefin is just everywhere. Everywhere.
And the salmon fishing has been exceptional. Best year in salmon fishing that I can remember in 10 or 15 years.
No kidding. That's great.
Yeah, almost every commercial boat is somewhere between Avila and San Simeon.
Wow.
They came down out of Moss Landing for the opening, but I think it's because the warm water is pushing salmon up on the beach.
Wow.
And so if there's fish to be caught up here.
That's fantastic. Well,
so
you're here to talk about Captain Rollo's. You're our El Presidente, the president of Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea, Friends of Rollo, and the Reel of the Week promotion. Tell us about your thoughts on this promotion that the Magic Mike Lum puts together.
You know, this is actually, there's been a lot of them he puts together. This is just one of them. But it's just made a game changer to our ability to take the kids fishing. That's the thrust of the organization. That's the whole idea behind it. And just to have one raffle a year and expect to take out as many kids as we would like to take out was dwindling. So he came up with the spin the wheel. He's come up with the pick a box. He's come up with the Reel a Week. And those particular venues are good on every case. The people that help us love it. The people that donate the rods and the reels and the fishing gear, they really love it. It's a good deal for the person that wants a chance to win something. It's a great deal for the kids that benefit from all of the effort that's being put into these.
And the cool thing about this promotion is that most of these reels were donated by supporters within the industry, right, Mike?
Yes, entirely.
And so all this money, because we're, basically all volunteers, all this money is going to go to take kids fishing.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's one of the great things about how we raise money is we get the support from the industry. Now, it's hard sometimes to get them to write a check. If we just ask for, money, we're not too successful at that. But when we get merchandise, then we convert it into money with programs like this, and that's how that whole spin the win wheel thing works.
And Doug Kern, you have the list of reels there.
Oh my God.
It's all the stuff that people come into Fisherman's Landing Tackle that want to buy it, right?
Well, I wanted to take a look at it to see if there were any omissions of all the biggies in the industry. Everybody literally has stepped up. These are all the top reels that the guys come into the shop looking for. They're a lot of 2-speeds, big bluefin type reels. Star drags, surface iron casting reels. It's all the good stuff. There's nothing chintzy on there. This is the stuff that you would want to own.
Or really you wouldn't necessarily use. They're all quality.
They are.
Yes, you want to put on your rod and take out, like Harold's talking about, for those albacore right now, right?
And, I was doing some math when Mike was talking there on that $400 program. This is all tax deductible. So let's say you're in the 25% tax bracket. You put up your $400. You get $100 back from Uncle Sam. You get a $250 pair of glasses. You're paying $50, and then Pete's kicking in the 4 tickets. So for 20 tickets, you're basically
almost
paying
making money.
$50, and then you've got a chance to win all these great prizes. It's like magic.
Yeah, for sure. Captain Rollo's is a 501c3 corporation. Yep. We're not telling you that this is tax deductible, but use your own discretion on that.
Right.
Yeah, which it is a charity, and talk to your tax man.
Right, exactly. Just make it plain and simple, right?
Yeah. So, Harold, thanks a lot for all your support and all you do. Are you going fishing?
Well, kind of. I'm heading to Flaming Gorge, Utah.
Ah, okay. What are you going to do in Flaming Gorge, Utah?
Don't know, never been there, but I'm going.
Yeah? Don't they go trout fishing there?
Well, they got walleyes. I've never caught one of those. I'm going to try that, and I've never caught a big Mackinaw. I've caught them in the 12 and 15-pound range, but they got some big Mackinaw in there. Going to try for those, and I'm going to spend a little time with my wife, a little R&R there.
There you go. Yeah, and Marty used to talk about Flaming Gorge being a phenomenal trout fishery, too, tailwaters. And I'll bet you catch a trout.
Yeah, they got great kokanee fishing.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds like a beautiful time of the year to be there, Harold.
Well, have fun, Trip, and thanks for joining us on Let's Talk Hookup, our special Captain Rollo Reel a Week, and drive safely.
And Pete, thank you very much. I'm glad that you stepped up there and bought those tickets and got your trip into Japan at the same time.
Yeah, you could have helped out, Harold. But come on, I had to do it all.
Well, maybe I should.
Yeah.
It's always next year.
Yeah, always next year. Maybe we'll make Harold pony up, but I don't mind. It's all right. I'll do it. Harold, have a great trip. Thanks a lot for the call, and thanks for being such a huge supporter of Captain Rollo's. Appreciate the call this morning.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, let's talk about Baja. Right, Corey?
Yes, and today the Catch Report is sponsored by the Fish Pros at Fishman's Processing in San Diego. Not only they offer the processing for your fish when your trip returns to San Diego landings, now with Fish Pros at Market, you can purchase fresh fish, smoked and jerkied fish, spices, rubs, smoked cheese, and their famous tuna burgers. Pick them up at their Liberty Station location or check them out at fishmansprocessing.com.
All right, let's talk to the Cast Man, Richard Castaneda from Cast Tours. Buenos dias, Cast Man.
Hey, buenos dias, boys. Welcome back, Pete.
Thanks.
I might tell you, you were not missed.
I know. The guys did a great job, and I'm all good with that.
Corey and Ricky did a fantastic job.
Yes, they did. Very fortunate for that.
Hey, and while you're in the donating mood, don't forget the Help Casco Fishing Fund.
Oh, yeah, the Help Cast. Well, I am helping Casco, and we're going to Loretto next week.
Well, but I need some cash.
Yeah, okay. Well,
anyway, yeah, we got our first I was going to call it my Wahoo Rumble. It's the first Yellowtail or Loretto Rumble that we're putting on at the Hotel Michonne, and next Sunday to Thursday, and fishing is really good down there. Yellowtail have been some nice big boys coming in up to 30 pounds, and fishing's looking really good. They're also getting the Cabrilla and the Pargo, and it should be a good time. We got 17 two-man teams ready to fish. And should be a blast, so I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be a great time, and we want to thank Sport Fishing Association of California for ponying up the grand prizes in that. $500 gift card to Fisherman's Landing Tackle for first, the largest yellowtail. $300 for the Fisherman's Landing Tackle gift card for the second largest yellowtail, and $100 for the third. And we're giving away a reel to the winning captain, too, the winning Ponger captain. So we'll have all that, T-shirts, hats, and a lot of other giveaways, too, right, Castman?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So it should be a hoot.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. Love Loretto, love the La Misión. Such a great spot.
It is. Anyway, get down to Cabo San Lucas there. The fishing down in Cabo itself is really good. They're fishing like the Jaime, the 1150 spot. Striped marlin, some really good striped marlin fish are going on. Those fish are still hanging around that Pacific side. They're averaging about 1 or 2 striped marlin releases. Top boats, 4 to 6 releases. So there's a lot of striped marlin. They just haven't really made the big push going up into the Sea of Cortez, and I think it's because that cold green water that's there. They just don't want to get past that. So they're hanging more toward the Cabo side. But once that cold green water moves out, look out. Those fish are going to zoom up, and it'll be up inside the Sea Cortez, Punta Gordo, that area. But otherwise, they're doing really well on the marlin there. As far as the yellowfin tuna, same thing out at the Jaime Bank there. They're getting some nice tuna, averaging, I'd say anywhere from 20 to 40 pounds, but they're getting the 80 or 100 pounder in the mix also, so some good yellowfin tuna. But anyway, that's going to be the report for this week, Pete. Look forward to seeing your smiling face in Loretto next Sunday, and I'll give you guys a call next Saturday and hopefully we'll get a good, fresh up-to-date on the Loretto fishing before we head down, and we'll go from there.
Fantastic, Castman. In the meantime, if somebody wants to book a trip to Loretto anywhere, I know you work a lot closely with a lot of different hotels, including the La Misión in Loretto. How do we get a hold of you?
Yeah, I wanted to mention one more thing, Pete. We changed our El Salto dates. Originally we were going to the end of February, but now we changed them January 10 to 14.
I'm liking those dates, Cass.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good time, isn't it, Corey?
I think you're going to have a phenomenal time. That's what they consider their prime topwater time of the year. So
Ooh, look forward to that.
Should be a hoot. Anyway, Give us a call at Cast Tours at 800-593-6510 or check us out on the web at www.casttours.com. I'll talk to you boys next Saturday.
All right. Great, Castman. Thanks for that. Talk to you next Saturday. Appreciate that. And Corey?
Awesome stuff, Castman. Today is sponsored by Terrafin Sea Surface Temperature Charts. Focus your offshore fishing in the most productive areas by using Terrafin. And now, with their Terrafin Mobile, you can take it with you on your iPad, your iPhone, or your Android device. Just download the latest chart before you leave, and with the information right there in front of you, you can check Terrafin.com for more information. We're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup. More from Doug Kern, more from Friends of Rollo, more with Captain Rollo and Mike Lum, and we're having a great time in the studio. We're going to be back on Let's Talk Hookup on 97.3 The Fan.
Whether you desire fishing bluefin tuna offshore or yellowfin tuna at Guadalupe Island, the Journeyman is equipped to make your angling dreams reality. Limited to 6 anglers, your fishing experience and time on the water will be an angling experience to remember. The Journeyman is now available for charter, fishing San Diego and Guadalupe Island for the 2019 summer and fall seasons, and will be fishing out of Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the winter of 2019 and 2020 season. Call Journeyman Sport Fishing at 619-571-1979 or visit us at journeymansportfishing.com, where your angling dreams become reality.
22nd Street Landing Sport Fishing in San Pedro is home to LA's finest open party fleet, including overnights on the Freedom, Catalina Freelance on the Pursuit, half-day trips on the Monte Carlo, and 3/4-day trips on the Native Sun. Plus, you can charter the Ultra, Spectra, and Trueline. There is always plenty of free parking and a fully stocked tackle store. Take advantage of the Wednesday specials on the Pursuit and Monte Carlo, and kids fish free with a paid adult on the afternoon half-day. 22nd Street Landing Sport Fishing in San Pedro. Call 310-832-8304 or book online at 22ndstreet.com.
This is Greg Stotesbury from AFCO. For more than 58 years, the American Fishing Tackle Company has been recognized as the premier manufacturer of precision-built offshore fishing tackle. AFCO continues this tradition today with an innovative technical fishing clothing line designed and built by fishermen for fishermen. From our next-generation waterproof shorts like Tactical or Stealth to our new anhydrous waterproof jacket and bibs, the entire AFCO clothing line is purpose-built with the latest AFTEC fabrics and features designed to deliver for the demanding angler. To find AFCO products, go to AFCO.com and find a dealer near you.
Let's talk candidly about long-range fishing. This is Captain Frank DePresti of the Royal Polaris and the Shogun. Nowhere on Earth will you find a fleet of long-range boats like we have in San Diego. We are fortunate to have several top-notch operations to take you to the most productive fishing grounds in the world. We all offer good food, comfortable staterooms, huge bait capacity, and top-of-the-line fish-finding electronics. So why would you choose the Royal Polaris or the Shogun for your next long-range trip? What sets us apart from the rest? It's pretty simple. The boats, the crew, and the service. From the moment you arrive at Fisherman's Landing, the service begins. We help you load your gear and do everything possible to get beginners or seasoned veterans ready to catch fish. When it's time to fish, the Royal Polaris and the Shogun have the edge there too, delivering the 2 best fishing platforms in the fleet. But don't take my word for it. Come fishing with us. If you want the best, it's Royal Polaris and the Shogun. For more information, call 619-226-8030 or on the web at royalpolarissportfishing.com or shogunsportfishing.com.
38 years ago, my parents started Fast Lane Sailing Center. They sold catamarans because they wanted to do what they loved and sell what they loved to do. They wanted to share their passion with others, share the stoke. I'm Hayden Lane, and over the last 3 decades, my parents have shared that passion with thousands of people, my brother, sister, and I among them. We grew up right there at the shop in Dana Landing Marina in Mission Bay, sailing on the bay, fishing off the docks, and later off the Hobie Mirage kayaks. We grew up surrounded by the water. Our shop was filled with tools that Hobie and other brands have made to enjoy on the water. And I use them all. I mean all of them. Wouldn't you? So when you come into the shop, you're not going to hear a salesperson trying to convince you to buy something. You're going to hear us bragging about how much fun we have on these toys and telling you to do the same. We test every product out there, and we only sell the best because we want to use the best. So check out our website at fastlanekayaking.com or get on down to the shop in Dana Landing and find your next adventure.
Did you know you can listen to 97.3 The Fan from the comfort of your bed? Just say, Alexa, play 97.3 The Fan.
Play 97.3 The Fan on radio.com.
I think people think these athletes are like...
Use Alexa to listen to 97.3 The Fan.
All right, welcome back to Let's Talk Hookup on 97.3 The Fan. And Pete, it's been a jam-packed show.
Hasn't it? And Mike, Give us again, Reel a Week tickets. We're giving away. I'm buying you tickets, and there's all these great deals that we. So this is the time to buy Reel a Week tickets because you get all these this weekend. You get all the Piranha Pliers. You get the Captain Benny Florentino or the Shimano Tranqs Reel. You get more tickets because I'm buying you extra tickets. A chance to get a cousin's rod, a trip on the Liberty San Diego Grande, and the fillet knives, a whole bunch of stuff. But you need to call or email these numbers, Mike.
Yeah, 909-223-9631. That's one of the phone numbers. The other phone number would be 858-350-5870. That's extension 107 on that one. On either of those, chances are you won't talk to anybody today because the phones are crazy. Just leave your name and phone number clearly and give them some idea what it is you're interested in, and they will call you back and place your order. You can also, and don't do both, just do one or the other. You can send an email to win@rollokids.org. WIN@rollokids.org.
Rollo with 2 L's.
Correct. And just let them, again, name, phone number, and what you're interested in, and they will get back to you that way. That is the easiest way to get through. Don't do both, because if you do both, chances are you're going to get called twice. So just send an email or call one of those numbers, and we will get back to you. Be patient. It's going to take a little while to get back to you.
All right, very good. Corey, phones are packed. Let's jump into it. Again, I want to remind you that when the phones are full like they are now, you're going to just keep ringing. So when a line opens up, we'll let you know, and that's when you can get through.
I like it. Let's jump into it. Let's talk to Don. Don's calling from Woodland Hills. Welcome to the show this morning, Don.
Hey, guys. Good morning. Great show this morning.
Thank you.
Hey, actually, I have a comment and a question. Mike, first of all, congratulations on the success of the program, and thanks to all the volunteers that have really put Captain Rollo's program just to a whole new level. So I think it's terrific. So my question to you is, how many kids have gone fishing to date? And then to Doug Kern. Doug, the guys in the tackle shop, Brandon, Dale, and Nick, did a great job helping me out with my with my reel the other week and caught 2 bluefin on it. Did a really good job in getting me set up.
Nice.
And you know that Max Quattro is really special line. So my question for you is, when would you use Max Quattro or not use Max Quattro over regular Power Pro?
Well, I mean, they make so many different styles, so some of them, cast better on level wind inshore reels and so forth. The main reason that we use that Quattro is because they have figured out a method to make the line every bit as strong, but a thinner diameter. And that's the only line I've ever seen where that's the case. Usually when they say, we have the thinner diameter line, well, it breaks sooner than the thicker diameter line. But in this case, if you want to put on a smaller reel so you can cast a small sardine, but you need line capacity with these big fish, maybe you can go to 100-pound where normally you'd have to use 80-pound to get your 450 yards of line on there. So we use that Quattro a lot on, medium-sized 2-speed lever drags so that you can still cast a live bait, but you get a ton of line on there. Even the flat fall fishing, you're dropping down, a couple 100 feet or more, so you've already got your spool, emptied 100 yards, and you need line capacity if you hook that 150 to 200-pound fish. So we use a lot of that 80 and 100-pound Quattro on the mid-size reels just to gain line capacity, but still have the confidence that you have a strong enough line to land that big fish.
That Quattro is amazing, Power Pro Max Quattro, because it is strong and it is thin, and the capacity is just fantastic on it. So you're fishing
I got over 400 yards on my Talica 12 2-speed.
That's exactly the sweet spot of that stuff. That Talica 12, Talica 16. Even when you go up to the 20, you can put 100-pound on there, and it just gives you the line capacity, but still the confidence to pull hard on a big one.
Pretty amazing stuff. And as far as kids taking fishing,
we have exceeded the 130,000 kid mark since we got started back in '99. But each year now it's rapidly building. We're doing more each year. I think this year, with any luck, we're going to be well over 100 charters this year alone.
And so, Mike, those charters from San Diego, Mission Bay, Oceanside, Dana Point.
They go all the way up to the Bay Area up in San Francisco.
To San Francisco.
We do a couple of them up there, but the lion's share of them are San Diego and Orange County. Quite a few out of the Ventura, Santa Barbara area.
And if I could say, I mean, I've said this on the show before, but I was at Seaforth for a few years, and I saw these trips coming out from friends of Rollo at that time, and it is just the most heartwarming thing ever to see these kids come down. Some of them have never seen the ocean, and they are so excited to be going on a boat. And it's truly, if you're able to see that, it's the most heartwarming thing you'll ever see. They are so excited.
It seems a bit of an exaggeration to say that in some cases it's life-changing, but it truly is. We've been at this long enough now that we have captains now on the water, sport fishing captains that took their first step on a boat with the Rollo program.
Pretty awesome.
That should say it all right there, Don. Don from Woodland Hills. That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate the call this morning, Don, very much. No, that does free up a line at this moment, 833-288-0973.
It's already full.
Is it?
Yeah, it's already there. Let's jump back into it, Pete.
Well, actually, we're going to talk to Howard right now. Howard is with us, who's a very important part of Let's Talk Hookup and also Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. Good morning, Harold. Howard?
Good morning, my friends. How's everybody doing?
Doing great. Now, tell us what you do for Captain Rollo's.
Well, besides running that reel a week, the spin the wheel at all the Fred Hall shows, that eats up a lot of the time. The rest of the time, I'm booking all the trips. And yesterday we booked our 59th trip already for this year.
For this year, wow!
Plus two large freshwater events that we have. One up in Chino, and another one over in Lake Kiamaka. So we've been very busy. 59 trips. We've been running trips since March, and things are going really well.
Fantastic. Well, you do such a great job coordinating, right, Mike?
Yeah. When Howard came on board helping us, it really made all the difference. He's an avid angler and knows most of the boats and the landings and the captains, and he knows when people call him and want to get a trip going, he knows exactly what the right boat is for them and can coordinate the day and the schedule and stays on top of it. It really has made a big difference, and I know we used to get a lot of people that were a little confused by the system, and ever since Howard got involved, all that's gone away. So huge help.
He does.
And one thing to stress to the people that are listening, it's very, very simple. If you're associated with a kids group or your kids are associated with a group and they contact us, the process is simple in filling out the form and telling us when they want to fish, and then I call them back fairly quickly after getting that email, and we have a discussion, and we set up the trip, we set up the landing. It's funny when you first start talking to people about it, they always look at you strangely like there's going to be some kind of catch, like where are you going to, when does the hand come out for money from us? And when you explain it to them, they just can't believe that they're going to get to take these 30 or 40 kids out on a trip for really the only expenses that they have is fishing licenses and fish cleaning and maybe a little tip to the crew. So the lion's share of that trip comes from the money that's raised on events like today.
And I would say the majority of the trips, the fishing license aren't an issue because the kids are under 16, so they don't need the license.
Right, it's usually the adult chaperones that end up needing that license.
Yeah. So anyway, one thing we want to talk about is how does one get a trip? Okay, I have a group of kids that I want to take on a Captain Rollo's trip and have them pay for the whole thing. Financial doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're coming from Rancho Santa Fe or whether you're coming from, Tijuana. Captain Rollo's is paying for the whole thing, pretty much.
Correct.
And so it's not an economic situation. It's not that we just take underprivileged kids. We take all kids of all walks of life fishing. How does one arrange a trip, Howard?
Typically, they would come onto the website and they would go to book a trip. And there's a form that's fairly simple to fill out, and there's also my phone number. So if the form is confusing, people will just call me, or they'll send me an email direct, one of those three ways. And from there, we find out who the group is, how many kids they have. We really like to see in that 25 to 30 kid range as a minimum to make sure that, we're getting enough kids on the boat. But once they get to that area there, we discuss how many chaperones they're going to bring, and kind of if they don't have any idea. A lot of them have zero knowledge about fishing boats at all. So we'll talk a little bit about fishing boats and when to get to landings and how to prepare for their kids for the trip. And then I get a hold of the landing. I complete the booking on the trip. I send them back a confirmation letter explaining, and it gives all the details of where they're going to fish, what time they need to be there, that their kids are going to get a meal, that the kids are going to get their rental rod, and then they go on the trip. It's really, really a simple process.
That's pretty cool. And so it all starts at rollokids.org, right?
That's the best way. Every once in a while they'll come and they'll talk to us at one of the events. Hey, how do I do this? But I'd say the bulk of the people begin at rollokids.org.
And they just get a hold of you through that and by sending an email or even calling you and getting it started.
Go to Book a Trip, and that will connect you with me one of three ways, either through email, phone, or through the actual form itself.
All right. Well, we're with this Reel a Week, of course, we're hoping to raise a lot of money to take more kids fishing, so keep you busier, Howard. How's that?
I appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate what you do, Howard. Thanks a lot for taking the time to call us on Let's Talk Hookup, and keep up the great work with Captain Rollo.
All right. Oh, man, such good times. And we're going to have more. We're going to have more from Doug Kern, more from Mike Lum, Captain Rollo's Kids at Sea. We're going to be right back on Let's Talk Hookup on the 97.3 The Fan.
KWFN-FM and KWFN HD1 San Diego, radio.com sports station.
This is Eric Hosmer from the San Diego Padres.
Hosmer, high fly ball. That ball was car rush. The Padres play here on 97.3 The Fan.
The Sport Fishing Association of California is taking a leadership role to broaden the fishing opportunities for Southern California anglers. And Saturday, May 18th, Pete Gray, Rock Cod Rick, and the president of SAC, Captain Ken Franke, will host a live broadcast from Dana Wharf Sport Fishing in Dana Point. Don Hansen and the Hansen family will talk about the great opportunities available from Dana Wharf Sport Fishing. Their great fleet of sport fishing boats have been taking Southern California anglers fishing for decades. In addition, Don has played a key role in working with SAC on fisheries issues like sardine and more, and he'll talk about those and other issues that are on the horizon. SAC's mission is to promote tourism through marine recreation and educational activities while protecting ocean resources. Tune in Saturday, May 18th for a very special live Let's Talk Hookup broadcast from Dana Wharf Sport Fishing in Dana Point with the Sport Fishing Association of California. Check CaliforniaSportFishing.org.
For local and long-range fishing, the Islander out of Fisherman's Landing is a favorite among seasoned or novice anglers. But Islander Charters is much more than great fishing. They also do incredible Guadalupe white shark diving trips as well as a schedule of kayak mothership trips. You need to check out the Islander on their website, islander-charters.com. The Islander is San Diego's leader when it comes to 2 to 5 day fishing. Watch the website for trips and adventures available. Experience the Islander difference. Visit islander-charters.com for all the details.
The Shimano Tranqs 500 reel changed the way we cast for big fish. Since that incredible innovation, Shimano has created 3 additional sizes of Tranqs level wind reels. The Tranqs 200, 300, and 400. Available now at your local Shimano dealer. Tranqs is the dream reel for throwing big baits and catching big fish. X-Ship and HEG technologies combine to provide massive cranking power with a smooth, effortless retrieve. Plus, Shimano's Core Protect water-resistant technology provides long-lasting durability in the harshest environment. Choose the gear ratios and handle design that fits your need for both fresh and saltwater applications. Once you cast a Tranqs reel with a surface iron, swim bait, popper, jerk bait, or any other cast and retrieve application, you will be hooked. Pick up the amazing Shimano Tranqs 200, 300, 400, and 500 at your local Shimano dealer. Tranqs. It's not just a new reel, it's a new way to fish.
We all need to get around, but we all need something different from our vehicles. Your San Diego County Ford dealers have you covered if you're looking for a new truck this month. Plus, it's SUV season, so they have great deals for everyone. Whether it's a new EcoSport that is nimble and fun around town, or the Ford Explorer that is capable of putting a boat in the water and has seating for 7, Ford has you covered. Ford trucks and SUVs aren't just powerful and legendary. They have the latest technology that helps you seamlessly connect your smartphone and ensure you're safe on the road. Features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist on trucks are truly a game changer at the ramp, helping you back up a trailer by simply turning a knob on the dash and doing the hard work for you. So check out all the great deals during SUV season and save some money on the right gear for you. Learn more at buyfordnow.com or visit your San Diego County Ford dealers today. They'll be glad to hook you up.
When bad weather and rough seas send other boats back to the dock, Seakeeper allows you to fish longer and fish harder, even in the roughest conditions. Don't believe it? Just ask those that have put them on their boat, like Captain Pete Grosbeck and other professionals. Fishing in the trough with Seakeeper basically eliminates the trough. Seakeeper's newest offering, the Seakeeper 3, is optimized to eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on boats between 30 and 39 feet. Even better, this gyro is so small it can fit inside a customized leaning post and operate on your current battery system, making installation fast and easy. Watch for new product coming soon. The Seakeeper for boats. Think about it. Eliminate up to 95% of boat roll on your boat. That is amazing. To learn more about how Seakeeper can change your life on the water and to schedule your free demo, go to Seakeeper.com. Take a ride, be amazed. Seakeeper. When you want next-level electronics for your boat, choose Simrad. With so many market-changing innovations like the Halo 24, which revolutionizes radar by offering an almost real-time view and ultimate in collision avoidance. With Simrad Halo 24 radar, you can identify hazards in an instant with Velocity Track Doppler technology. For the ultimate display, In the Know anglers have upgraded to the NSS Evo 3 high-definition touchscreen with GPS Echo Sounder and wireless connectivity. It's perfect for center consoles or large sport fishers. Complete your package with the AP44 Autopilot for hydraulic-steered outboard and stern drive vessels. With full color display and rotary control dial, this is the autopilot you've been looking for. The Halo 24 radar, Evo 3 touchscreen display, and AP44 Autopilot are available now at your Simrad dealer or see simrad-yachting.com.